Hi there, I'm Ha, and this is just another video of me solving random code problem. So given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return the sum. Okay, so how could we do this? Without using the exhaustive search, right? We can just try like all combination of the subarray, but that give us a very bad runtime of O n square. So we can try to do this in one pass by keeping track of the current sum and the maximum sum that we have found so far. So let's look at an example here. Okay, so that is the first example right here. So we can keep track of our current sum, right, to be like the first element. Max sum is also equal to the first element. And we know that these nums array will be at least one element, right? So we can just set them to the first element in the array. Because in the best case, if we only have one element, right, then this subarray will give us the maximum sum, right? Okay, so we can start from the next one and calculating our next sum, right? So our current sum now is -2. Um, -2 plus 1 is 1, right? So, oh, sorry, -2 plus 1 is -1. Okay, so if the sum up to this index is -1, right? But the value at the current index is one, then we might be better off by starting the subarray at this index, right? So if the current sum is smaller than the value at the current index, then we can just start our subarray at the current index, right? So -1 and 1, right? So we can just do 1, right? So current sum, we want to be the max of the current sum, right? Current sum plus the current number, right? And the number, whichever is larger. Right? In this case, -1 is smaller than 1, so we pick 1, right? We will start our subarray at this index. And then we can also update our maximum sum, right? The maximum will just be the maximum between the current sum and the max sum. So -2 is smaller than 1, right? 1 is larger, so we pick 1. And we keep going here, right? So our current sum now is 1. 1 plus -3 is -2, right? And we compare with the current num, right? Which is -3. -2 is smaller, so we just pick -2, right? Because starting our subarray at this point is better than starting at this point. Because starting at this point, we have -2 sum, and if we start at this point, we will have -3. Okay, and we have to update our maximum, right? But because 1 is larger than -2, so we don't do anything. So we move to the next element right here. So -2 plus 4 is 2, right? And the current number is 4. So 4 is larger, so we pick 4, right? Starting from this point, give us the subarray of 2, right? 5 minus 3 is 2. But if we start here, we can have the sum of 4, right? So that is larger, so we start at 4. And then we update our maximum because the current sum have a new maximum, right? And then we can move on to the next element. So now it's -1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. And we compare with the current number, which is -1. 3 is larger, right? So we pick 3. Right now, we are still starting from this point. We still start here. Okay. 3. So 3 is smaller than 4, so we don't do anything. And we keep going. Looking at the next number, 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Right. So if starting from the red line here, right, we have the sum of 5. But if we start from this point, we only have 2, right? 5 is larger, so we pick 5. And we find a new maximum. So we update our max. And then we look at the next element, 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Right? If we start this point, we have 6, right? So 6, we have a new maximum, so 6. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 and negative 5, right? 1 is larger, so we pick 1. We don't find a new max, so we keep going. 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Current number is 4. 5 is larger, it's 5. And then we finish, right? So as you can see, the maximum will be 6 here, which match our output. And it will be starting from this number to this number, right? So 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Minus 1 is 6, right? So our max is 6, and this is our Subarray. Okay, so let's code this up to get our max sum equal to the first number. Our current sum also equal to the first number. We want to return the max sum at the end. Go to iterate through each number, starting from index 1, right? And now we apply our current sum equal to the max, right, of the current numbers, or the current numbers plus the current sum, right? The max sum is the maximum of the current the max sum, and then the current sum is, right? If this addition, if the current number plus the current sum give us a smaller result compared to the numbers of I, right? Then we might as well just start our subarray from numbers of I. Okay, so let's try this. Accept it. And yeah, thank you for watching.